Hey guys, so for today we're testing out all of Kaja's Wink Dazzle eyeshadow and glitter multi-sticks. This is going to be a fast video because they are doing construction upstairs, so I can't be talking a lot. Let's go. Since this is my first shade I'm using, First Notes, it's pretty greasy. It's this shade in the middle, but then on my lid it's barely showing up. But that shouldn't be a thing because I have eyeshadow sticks that are this color and they show up on my eyes. This is the easiest eyeshadow stick to blend away. Like, I'm not trying to blend down here, I'm just trying to blend the edges. As you can see, it's already like gone compared to when I layer it on, and it feels very greasy. I don't want to say it feels waxy, it feels greasy for some reason. This is the lightest one. Just because it's the lightest one doesn't mean it shouldn't show up on my eyes. So this is me trying to blend it out, and this is it not blended out. It looked really pretty. Okay, let's just try that. For a highlight, see, like, it's pretty right there, but for an actual eyeshadow I would not use this. See, and it's already creasing. I put on some primer potion, and my other eyeshadow sticks don't instantly crease like this is doing. So you can see there's already like an empty mark there. Instant Thoughts, it's very hard to blend, and when you blend you gotta do it fast, but this is definitely not my shade because it is not showing up on my lids. Okay, now let's put the glitter in the inner corner. This I also don't like the idea of, because when I first opened them I'm like, you can't tell, like, it doesn't look like there's anything in there, right? But you're stamping the glitter in, like you're pushing the glitter more and more down every time you put this back in. So you're gonna need like tweezers or like some kind of stick to like get the glitter out because it's being pushed in there with this. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm glad that these stayed on my hand, but as you can see, all the glitter is gone. I swatched all of the glitters next to them and they are gone, but I figured that was gonna happen. Ooh, the glitter stamp's beautiful. And also what I noticed when I was swatching this on the back of my hand, which is happening now, is that when I tap it on, it picks up what I just put on. So I have to like go back in and try to get some more because it's just picking up. See, it's not even putting it on anymore. It's already picking up the rest. So again, that is Ice Illusion. I would personally never wear this. I would only use this for highlighter. First impressions wise, I'm not a fan of the little glitter thing. I think it's weird that you're just pressing that deeper into the container. It would be nice if the other side was also a pencil, but it would be a glitter pencil. It felt like the greasiest out of all of my eyeshadow pencils. I feel like it creased really fast compared to the others. Again, we're still on our first shade, so it could just be this one that I'm not liking. Okay, next we have Petal Prism. So this one's Petal Prism. Okay, I have to blend this out really fast. At least this is showing up on my lid. In person, it's like a light pink mauve. Oh, I already see it starting to crease. I actually like that it's really easy to go on the waterline. Again, since it's so greasy, like it slides really nice. Yeah, see, I don't like that. It adds glitter, and then if I add some more, it just picks up the other glitter that was there. I don't even know how to get the glitter in there because this just keeps pressing it down and down further, and I can't add any more. Yep, see, it's just picking it all up. Okay, that's getting really annoying. And I cannot grab any more because it's all the way in there. Here, let me put a swatch of the glitter. The glitter is gorgeous. So that's the glitter I just used. Yeah, looking at it in the mirror, creasing in here, over here. Okay, next we have Mauve Mirage. I really want to see how this compares to Petal Prism. On my hand, it looks way darker than Petal Prism, but now on my eye, like, it looks the same. Way more cool tone. There's more brown gray in there. It is more mauve. The bad thing about with how creamy it is, it's easily getting into my lines and creases. This is also not showing up on my skin tone. I'm using my Urban Decay primer with all of these and they're still creasing. I mean, I could try with a concealer. So yeah, I'll test these out outside with a concealer, without a concealer, and then with the primer potion, and then see what works best. But if it's already creasing, I know it's just gonna get worse throughout the day. Okay, and now let's move on to the dreaded glitter. Dang it, I should know by now that I cannot go back to the same spot or else I'll pick it up. But I think this is the prettiest, most unique glitter out of all of them. At least in the camera, it looks the most wearable for me to use. It's not such an obvious shade, but at the same time, I wouldn't use it because I'm not a big fan of cool tones and I kind of don't like looking dead. You see how it's like cracking right there? Right there too. Okay, let's go in with what I think is gonna be my favorite, Peach Sprinkle. This is gonna look ugly when I hold it up to the camera because it came in like this, all squished. So I'm gonna try to draw it on first. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna smooth it out with a brush because even when I was watching it on the back of my hand, there was little clumps because of that squish. So I'm gonna try to get the best out of her because this is what I'm hoping is gonna be my favorite. Yeah, see, there's clumps coming out. Do you see that big clump? I'm noticing that the shimmers like this are more creasy and the mattes are more greasy. The mattes are also creasing. See, and then when I clean it up, for some reason, the brush just takes it all away. Kind of like what the inner corner glitter does. So strange. None of these are just applying smoothly to my lid in like one nice glide. Dang it, I really thought this was gonna be my favorite. And I feel like it's the messiest out of all of them. And just like the rest, it's not really showing up that pigmented on my lid. Yeah, and this one's also harder blend out. I mean, the shade does look pretty, but then what's the point when it's like patchy all over? And for some reason, this one doesn't glide as well as the others. I don't think I'm being too harsh or too judgmental because I do not have problems like this with my other eyeshadow sticks. I like the stamp shade better. This is the shade I used for my favorite look. This one made me sad because I really thought she was going to be the one. She does look gorgeous kind of like right here, but if I get up close you can see the patchiness, you can see all the empty spots because it's not one smooth slide and glide. We have Champagne Sequin next and then Mocha Sparkle. Hopefully one of these are going to be the one, but let's go in with Champagne Sequin. I'm hoping this is going to be the one. It was between this and Peach Sparkle, so I'm hoping this saves everyone right now. Not doing so well because it's not picking up on my lid yet. Like it's pulling my lid. Can you see that? And like no pigment's coming out. Dude, this one is not showing up at all. Here, let me swatch my favorite Champagne Colourpop one. Let's first do Champagne Shimmer. Okay, there's Champagne Shimmer. And this is Colourpop's Honey BB. Like look how easy that was to just rub onto my wrist. Even though here, like you kind of see more pigment with the Kaja one, but that is just not showing up on my lid. And obviously the more pigment I add, the more it creases. So it's either put bare minimum where you can't see anything so it doesn't crease, or you put more and it starts creasing. I thought I would take this over the peach one, but now I would take the peach one over this, just because there's more pigment with the peach one. This sprinkle looks peach actually. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but when I popped that on, I was like, oh, did I grab the wrong one? Because it's really peach. Yeah, I feel like all these shimmers just work as brow bone highlighters for me. They do not really pop up on my lid. See, you see that patchiness? You see all that creasing? I can't fix it by adding more because look, I just added more and it made another hole. Let's try and fill in that hole. But the more I try to fill it in, the bigger hole it becomes. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Guys, we have our last hope, Mocha Sparkle. Do you think she's gonna be the one to save everyone? Hopefully. Okay, she's doing better than the last two. I like her way more than the mauves. Again, she's not showing up as much as I would like her to. She's the best one so far. She's kind of like the only one I would work with. So honestly, like this would be the only one I would actually keep. Let me drag her higher up so you can see her more. See how much I have to like draw for you to really see it? Yeah, I guess Mocha Sparkle, Mocha Sprinkle is the best one so far. I guess I saved the best for last because this is kind of like the only wearable one for me. It's just so annoying that you cannot add more glitter. Also, I'm really shocked, but this is the only one that's not like falling into the creases and creasing like crazy. So imagine if I started with this one and liking it, and then it just all went downhill. I'd be so confused because I'd be like, oh my gosh, the mocha one was so good, how come the rest of these aren't working? I feel like this girl is the exception. Okay guys, let's give a round to Mocha Sparkle for being the only one that kind of worked. So I feel like this is the only one that like actually really showed up on my lids. She was the least problematic out of everyone. Everyone gave me such a hard time with patchiness, with creasing, with greasiness, basically with everything you just saw, except this girl. She didn't crease, but when I went to the mirror, I could see that she was starting to. So again, like I want to make her work since she's the only one I liked. Thank you guys for watching this. I was about to say total fail of a video, but again, Mocha Sparkle pulled through. I would not recommend these at all. There are way better eyeshadow sticks. These are not worth it. The eyeshadow sticks I really love are all way cheaper than this. I think it would have been cool if they changed the other one for another pencil, a glitter pencil, versus having the weird sponge. And again, I don't know what it is about the shades. They just really don't pop or show up and aren't as pigmented on my lids. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and I apologize because I did not show swatches. I showed it on my YouTube shorts, my first one. But yeah, I feel like even on my arm skin, you can't really see it. Sorry for the weird swatch.